Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I am back for more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We are on Part 6, Episode 7. Last time on JoJo's, we turned our attention away from Jolene and her father, the now dead, big air quotes, we killed Jotaro dead, the now dead Jotaro Kujo, who has been disked by Whitesnake, which is apparently Pale Snake. We'll get to that in a second. And turned our attention to a different part of the prison where one Hermes Costello has been recovering from some injuries and some weird feelings after some strange, even bizarre maybe, run-ins with a very strange janitor. She began to uncover her standability, a mysterious sticker that when stuck to things causes them to be duplicated, and when removed causes them to smash back together with an indeterminate amount of force. This is a really cool ability. It's super unique. It's very Iraqi, and I have no idea how powerful it is in the grand scheme of things because it's one of the ones that requires creative uses again. So we've got a string lady and we've got a sticker lady, and that's all we've got so far, and I don't know what else is next. I think the third girl has something to do with bullets and is like feminista, but I don't know. So I'm excited to find out more about all these characters and how their stands interact and what they can all do and all that good stuff. But for now, we have just discovered Hermes' ability, chased down McQueen, who is an insane character and an insane villain, and discovered that he has some weird relation to Whitesnake, this other stand, as well as finding the location of a money hoard that may or may not still be there because Whitesnake may have taken it all, and a disc, which will lead Hermes, after a run-in with Emporio, will eventually lead Hermes to running into Jolene, which hopefully will happen this week. I hope that happens in this episode because that's something that I'm very excited to see, is how these two characters who've met in passing just once in the van and stuff will interact as we move forward. I like where we're at in JoJo's. I like how the story is picking up. I like how we're meeting these new characters. I kind of hope that we meet the other characters soon-ish as well, but we'll just play that one by ear and let it come as it comes. I think that's all for recap stuff. Now, while we are living in the past, I'm going to do two things. One, today I'm drinking pre-made tea. This is classic Itoen Oi Ocha. This is the jasmine green. It's good. Refreshing. I grabbed a couple of these at the store a couple days ago and just decided that I would drink one today. That's very tasty. And I want to go over a couple of comments from the last two videos. So these are both from episodes 5 and 6, mostly from episode 5, but I just want to talk about what some of the comments have been saying, and I'm gonna do that. So, name that I can't read because it's in Russian says the delta can denote a missing nucleotide in the strand, D for deletion. I don't know if that's actually true, but this is the first of a number of comments that tell me that my idea that ATCG, the thing in the, or DTCG, in the weird stuff all over Whitesnake is probably meant to be genetic, which again makes me think there might be some weird stuff going on, and I'm not sure. I will also shout out the long comment from Bleh, which you should go check out on your own. I'm not going to read through all of it. It is really cool, but one of the things that it does is it demonstrates to me that I am missing, I missed something. I thought, like, oh, Jolene had a fever. Maybe that was during the same time as, like, the curse of stuff and things, and it's not. It's clearly a different thing. Also, Aaron Morel commented the same thing. Hiroshige-san says that I noticed something subtle in the OP reaction, which is that there are letters and bubbles surrounding one of the compact discs. Those are TG and Delta, and they're the same thing, so that's cool. And Ninja Pope Zhu, I hope I said that right, says that the non-copyright localization of Whitesnake is Pale Snake, which is... it is quite silly. Also, Yagi Hoshi tells me that the goop ability is apparently called Melt Your Heart, which may or may not be a song by Whitesnake. I haven't looked it up yet. I'm going to look it up. It's a song by Jenny Lewis and the Watson twins in 2006. That's not it. Whitesnake? Ooh, this is a dangerous Google. It only comes up with JoJo's. I close it out. Okay, I'm closing that out. Never mind. And I will also shout out Jagotron with 33 likes, which is pretty good for right now. Man, the wait for you to watch these is killing me. I love hearing your discussions and theories. Hopefully by the time you finish, the next batch will be out. Waiting for second batch isn't so bad with these reactions. Me too. If anybody knows if there's been any news about when they're going to release the second batch, I would love to know that just to get my schedule lined up and have all those things ready to go. Those are all the comments that I wanted to talk about from episode 5. And then there's episode 6, where the main things that I want to talk about are, once again, Yagi Hoshi with that intro was sexy as fuck. I appreciate it. I put a little bit of effort into it, and I thought it was fun. And as well as quoting me on "Don't touch the Hermes," and McQueen immediately proceeding to touch the Hermes, because that's exactly what he does, and it's fucked up. But also a shout outs to Osura, who writes a longer comment. The most important thing that I've got from this one is that she was in the infirmary the entire time. She was never moved or teleported out of her cell into it, just came down with a fever after inheriting the stand and was probably sent to the infirmary for that. I realized after going back through the episode a little bit exactly why I thought that she was in a different place, and it's because when we switch to a particular angle, it feels like the camera is further away than we show the bars being, if this makes sense. So if the bed is here and the bars are here, it feels like the camera's back here, but we're not looking through the bars, so it feels like we're in a different place to me. But it was my mistake, not David Productions' mistake. I just misinterpreted it. Okay, and those are all the comments that I wanted to mention and shout out for right now. If you write cool comments, I will consider doing this in the future and talking about what people have to say about the JoJo's and the JoJo's reactions, because it's JoJo's, and so much more of the fun of JoJo's than I've been having is talking about JoJo's with other people and expressing that to the community and getting that feedback loop going. So I want to get that back going, starting here in JoJo's, and maybe blossoming out to other reactions on the channel as well. It's part of my multi-step plan to get back to my shit over the course of the next couple of weeks, after the last couple of weeks have been pretty bad for me and for the channel as a whole. So thanks for the great comments. Please write more. They're good. They're appreciated. Also, if you like the videos and stuff, dropping a like helps a ton with the algorithmic stuff. And again, I'm trying to sort of hit the ground running again and like get going on a different wavelength a little bit, and push the channel forward into the future, as opposed to sort of letting it stagnate, which it has been for the last couple of weeks. And that's entirely my fault. I've been sick and fucked up and lazy, and that's really my bad. But I want to fix it, and part of that is getting that loop of you guys enjoying the content and me enjoying making it for you back up and running. Okay. Cool. That's all I wanted to say about the comments from last week. Thank you all for writing them. Likes, comments, subscribes, yada yada, blah blah. Patreon exists, etc. We can finally move on to the meat of the video. The main thing. I don't know what I was going for there. The main event of the evening. Okay. Just channeling some Bruce Buffer there for no reason. We're gonna watch episode 7 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Again, I don't know what's coming up in this one. We met Hermes. She's on a collision course with Jolene. I hope that happens. I also hope that we collide with the other member of what will probably be our squad. I don't know if Emporio counts because he's just a kid who's around, but he kind of counts. I want to meet other characters. I want more experiences of weird shit in this prison. I want Hermes and Jolene to have to work together in order to overcome some struggle and difficulty, but I don't know if I want all of those things right now. I'll take any of them and I'll be happy. Let's watch episode 7 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and see if any of those happen, or if Araki surprises me by doing something else brilliant and insane, the way that Araki do. Cool, I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can, as always, find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version, which will be up on YouTube. If you want to watch the timer-based version and sync up your own copy, you can totally do that. Stick around for the discussion at the end, and come back if you go watch the PiP and watch the discussion at the end, because there's a lot of, I do a lot there, and hopefully it's good. Some people seem to like it, at least. But those 2 versions will exist. If you want to watch the beep timer, get your copy ready, because the beep timer is coming to sync you up. Let's go. Boom boom. It's been a minute. I don't know why I'm doing that. Because he's dead. I'm gonna turn up the volume because it's sick. I'm sure of it. Yes, and it will draw you to other stand. That's so sick. Cool. Misty evening. Oh, hi, Emporio. Thanks for delivering the messages. That was easy. Fucking hell, that was super easy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wasn't he dead from the electrocution? Okay, yeah, sure. Cool. Oh. I have a disc next to my disc. Okay. I don't know if he needs it, my guy. He sorta sucks. Those are some thick-ass CDs. You know? Not compact. Hmm. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh, it's a gator. It's Florida, so it should be a gator, right? You know who had a gator-related thing? Guy's beefed up. Are they twins? What the fuck is getting them? No, they're not twins. Come on, you muscular guys. You can do it. This is what you train for. That is a weird cut through. What? Oh, they're mine? Alright, I thought it was the gator, and now I have no idea. What the fuck? That was comedic. Just the moment where his arms are suddenly gone and they're just severed on the wall. What? I'm sorry to say this, but there's this scene in a terrible show called Mars of Destruction where a girl's head just like explodes into mist, and for some reason it reminds me of that. It's just the harsh, like, instant, it's just there and there's blood everywhere. What was that goop thing? What the fuck? See, I thought it was Orp with the thing, and now I don't think so. What if it's a twist and it's actually the, like, the friendo's stand ability? Oh, I left air on. That's weird. That's why my voice sounded so... God damn it. Don't stop. There's 6 of us? Oh. Hello again. Oh, hi, Hermes. Don't see the other ones. Ah. Huh. Yeah, the faces. Oh, Jolene steps up and talks first. It would be an alligator, right? Sure, I'm now suspicious of you. Again. More. Oh, a volunteer? But, or else? Because I feel like we're about to get fucking told. Oh, hands are going up. Hands are going up. Ah, to be with Jolene. Nice. Well played. Fuck off, guess. Fuck off. Fuck off. Wow. Wow. Savage. Oh, hi. What does that do? Touched. For the very first time? Did it explode? Oh! Yup. That's instant death. Well, close to it. Unless you've got a medical tech to, like, bind the arm and stop the bleeding, you're gonna bleed out. Right? Think so. There's 6 of us. Oh, outlines. Oh, fuck, run! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Wait, was that the character? I think it was. I think it was green hair. Neat. Wow, those are trap plants. They're not Venus flytraps. They're a different kind. They trap insects. Again, I think it's gators. Yep, there she is. She's looking all demure and, like, sad and stuff. Weird. To the shed we go. Nothing out of the ordinary. And to get away from gas. I think we have a lot to talk about. I think we have a lot to talk about, indeed. Didn't work? Okay. Well, integrating some portion of a monstrous evil person might do that. Hmm? Hmm. That's very weird. My queen. The moving eyes are fucking freaky. He just gave him the stand? Oh. Okay. Oh. And then redistributing them. Creating his own supervillains. That's really neat. I wonder whose ability that was originally, because I thought it was his. Nah, no chance. Ah. Yeah, she didn't know. Honestly, true. Honestly, true. You don't know shit about Jotaro. You gonna join? You gonna come with? Ooh. I. Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's there. Hmm. In the JoJo's universe, you just have to look out for buildings with fucking go, 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 go of menacing by them. You're gonna be close to out of range of him. Man. Well, I don't like you. What are you gonna do with crock poop? Are you gonna knock her into it? Some weird duplication shit is gonna... Oi! It's gonna fucking explode, dude. Hold it away from your head! Hold your other hand away from it, too. I can't tell if this guy's fucking with her. Is he just trying to get her to step in the poop? What the fuck, man? I must save you from crocodile poop. Oh, sorry. Oh, thanks, Leaf. Oh, and it splattered on me. No, my plan is bad. How petty. Ah, I've been foiled. How silly. How fucking silly. Just the pettiness. I'm gonna risk your entire life. All right, let's go check. But what else is here? Ominous, 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 ominous. Oh, there it goes. That's rad looking. If... Fuck, we gotta stay here. It's here, dude. She's just standing there. Wow, that's a character design. Fuck. Shit. Whatever. You've got 0 time, dude. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got the time constraint of the tractor leaving. But she gets a vibe. Oh. Well, it's green. She wasn't there initially. That's why we didn't show their actual outlines. Fuck! Unless they can pretend to be. Playing a part of it. Dude, it's like 11 Nin Iru. Which one of you is the teacher? Which one of you is the teacher? Her voice sounds slightly familiar. Cheese Atro? Oh. We're all too far away. You're all just standing here. The tractor's leaving. I like those cut-ins. What? The gator. Oh, the beeping is a lot. It adds to the feel of it being really tense, but it's a lot. He's being pulled by something big and toothy. Yo, Atro. Atro, hold your other hand away from it. Well, she's dead. Well, how? But she's a main character. How? What? 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 Ew. Her hand would be fully destroyed, like blown into pieces. Oh, hi, buddy. That's so interesting. All right, now we're just gonna start throwing shade, huh? No. It was Atro who is the weird one out. But why and how? And how is she not dead right now? Because she can't be. I know it's metagaming, but what's that pile of junk? Wouldn't have been out here. Blurp, blurp. Bloop, bloop. Nothing. Aramis, are you fucking parrot? No, I believe it. I believe it. Fair enough. What if the marsh gets, like, grabs you? Good, good. Don't split the party. Yes, stay near the explodey guy. Oh, and a distance from each other? So you have to get them to bring it to the place. Bleh. Oh, what the fuck? Bucket? Why? What? When? Wait, that's, if her name is Atro, that's Atro's stand, I think. What? That's another, what? That's the goop. Oh, God. Snail machines? Oh, it's holding her head down, too. Hi. What can Kiss do? Okay. That's something. Yep, yep. Get the fuck out. You're too far away, you're too far away, you're too far away. Fuck, shit, fuck. Strings. Yeah. Sick. Sick. Neat. Okay. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Weaving a cat's cradle slackline as she runs on it? Fuck you. She's limited by thread, yeah. It's worth it to save you. Heroic. Fuck you. Oh, that was super rad. Fuck. Ow. That was my stomach. Huh? 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 Oh. But she made that happen. That's so fucking cool. Oh, the swell. All right. Ora. Ora. It wasn't Atro's. It's a stand colony? Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh, very neat. That was strange. Zooming. These are cool. These cuts of them moving so quickly are very fun. Yeah. Of course you did. Of course you did. Boink. What? Well played. What the fuck? Oh, it regrows so fast. But whose was it? Oh, bye for now. Bye-bye. Ugh. It was the dark-haired one, right? Nope. No way to know. But I think Hermes knows. I think Hermes fucking knows. Hey, something weird's going on. Yeah, she's gonna. What? I don't. I'm still confused. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. God. Damn it. Ah. Ooh. This was a fun one. A challenging standability with multiple separate like things that are restrictions on our characters. That's introduced in a very spooky, scary way, and then becomes very mysterious and scary, and leads into a blooming of more mysteries, and fully destroys my expectations. Very cool. I like the start of this episode a lot. That Emporio is acting as the go-between and communications thing for these characters is really helpful. Also, it's just one little moment here. This moment with the clouds moving by and the mist all over everything. But I think it's nice to have those establishing shot moments for setting everything up. And Araki in the manga is really good with those. In fact, it's one of the things he's really, really extraordinary at is like setting the scene. And maybe goes even too far to give all these like details and bits of trivia about the location once he's researched it and cares about it. But I think it's a cool thing that makes JoJo's, and I think showing it in the animation is helpful. We find out a bunch of weird shit about the discs. They will resuscitate you once your stuff is put back. Emporio's keeping his discs by his discs. And we shift over to the mysterious and spooky stuff. Okay, so is the I keep calling it a crocodile. It's an alligator, right? Okay, I'm just gonna do a thing here to make sure that I'm not being an idiot. Crocodiles, Florida. That's it. I'm just going to do crocodiles. American crocodiles occur in South Florida. Oh, okay. Alligator? Florida. Alligators have inhabited Florida's swamps, marshes, rivers, and lakes for many centuries. So, both. It's just that alligators are more common. Different crocodile and alligator. I don't know these things. Snout shape. Alligators have a wide, rounded U-shaped snout, while crocodiles have long, pointed V-shaped snouts. Boom. See, that looks like an alligator to me. Look, its snoot is not pointy. It goes out to here, and then it's rounded. It's a fucking alligator. Grr. So is it just a misdirect? Is it unrelated to what's going on? I don't think it's unrelated. I just think it's tangentially related instead of being directly related, you know? Something like that. In any case, this intro sequence, it starts off like with really good spooky vibes and like, oh, there's a monster. Nobody knows what it is. There are these people running away from it. Very, very scary. They've got to close the door. It ends up being a really simple setting, which is like, oh, there's a monster on the other side. You got to close the door or you're going to die. But then we just get, it just becomes comical. It's like grown up brothers fucking yanking on stuff, trying to shove the door closed, failing to shove the door closed. We get this slice across that foreshadows the slice across. He's already wearing one of the explosive bracelets, which is quite interesting. And that little slice, no, brother, it was me who didn't pull hard enough. And both of his arms are severed at the shoulders, and he is just staring at his own arms. I love the way this line plays out. Those aren't my arms. Bro, no, brother, I was the one who didn't pull hard enough and gets consumed by goop. What the fuck? Genuinely terrifying. And we see just enough of this creature to make it utterly horrible. I like it a lot. I think that part's very fun. I do find that this becomes a little bit comical because of the insanity of this whole thing, but it's cool. Also, the way that this shoops out is really cool too. It's very quick. And it's over, and it's gone, and nobody knows what happened. How very interesting. Cool setup, cool establishing thing for all the stuff. I guess, so we've moved through all the portions of the OP. We haven't seen this whole sequence with gunfire in a room. We're now here running across a marsh on the strings that Jolene has put down with these little snail things flying around everywhere and making shit all fucked up. And then those become the discs and it's all related somehow. I don't know. I don't know, man. So I wonder if we go through it, can we piece together whether one of these characters is not like the others? Like, can we see who signed up? Also, Orp with his fucking thing is crazy. I did not eat them. I am innocent. Look at his fucking eyes. Look how... My guy, that's not normal. See, you need medical help. Professional medical help. All right, who raises their hands? We don't really get to see, do we? Jolene and her, and we don't see any of the others, do we? Fuck. We just meet this guard with the dad stash and the blue eyes, who sucks. Guest doesn't go. She's the only other one we see. And then we see the group of them. So there's the ponytail. Okay, we can see their outlines. That's enough. That's maybe enough. Okay, so I think that's Ponytail. Ah, shit, we can't really see their outlines. We can see them here. Okay, that one next to her, that's the Ponytail lady with the dark hair and the heart in her chest. Oh, I guess all of us have hearts in our chests. Take a full minute here. Give me a sec. A heart in the front of her shirt. And then this one, I think that the hair in the front is the girl with the, like, shaved head and just the bangs that go to the sides or whatever the fuck they are. And then I think the last one has a smooth head, and I think it's Atro. So then, would it be the, like, half-tanned one with the weird... Oh, we see them all. There we go. Done. Black hair ponytail, shaved head, bang things... Atro, if that is really her name. And the last one, the tanned one with the like weird spiky hair, who's kind of like, I don't know, gives me jock vibes. That one's not with us right now. Interesting. What are these called? I'm interested. I forget what these are called. They are pitcher plants. They are Sarracenia, herbaceous perennial plants that grow from a rhizome with tubular pitcher-shaped leaves that eat flies. They eat things. Which is some good placement here, I think, right? There's something carnivorous in the swamp, and so we show carnivorous things in the swamp, creepy plants that eat things and stuff like that, right? It's like if at the beginning of a movie, you start the movie with a slow scene of a fly wandering into a fly trap and getting eaten, you can be pretty confident of the type of movie that you're watching, right? Your human characters are probably going to wander in some ethereal trap that they don't fully understand and get trapped by it and eaten, right? Like, that makes sense. And so it works perfectly here. There's something mysterious out in the swamp that's going to eat you. Beautiful. Really, really good job from Araki. So this guy is fucking hateable in a wonderful way. We look in a place, we get a chance to chat, which is cool. And Hermes, without consciously or out loud expressing it, chooses to follow Jolene in this moment. I'm excited to see that relationship blossom and bloom and grow. But it's interesting, and what else is interesting here is that Whitesnake apparently implants the stand inside of McQueen. That McQueen didn't have this stand, and then Whitesnake put it in him. And that Whitesnake has a stored stash of other people's stand abilities, which he is able to distribute and put into people he finds to be useful minions. That's new. Usually, right, like, and that it does raise some questions for me. One of the big questions that it raises is that stand seems perfect for McQueen, right? And always stands are related to the spirit of the person. So there seems to be something wrong, to my mind, with the idea of taking a portion of somebody else's soul and smashing it into somebody else to make them more powerful. It just feels skeezy. It feels slimy. It feels wrong. Well, I guess he is a goopy boy. So there's that element, and then there's the question, whose stand was this, and how are they doing? I guess Whitesnake doesn't care. Interesting. It's weird. It's weird, but it's new, and it's novel, and it means that, like, our stand users are specifically mostly being controlled by a specific person, as opposed to, like, the arrow in Morio, which just sort of went around for a while and became, like, caused a bunch of random people to gain stands, which started the story off. Now it's somebody specific who's giving specific stands to counter the characters to the people that are around him. That's neat and interesting. There's also a clue hidden in there, which is that there are a bunch of discs hidden in a tractor tire. I wonder if they will remain there. And I know for sure that Jotaro's isn't going to be there, right? Because Whitesnake wanted that one for a different reason, and it's special. And so he's probably off doing stuff with that one right now. Very interesting. Okay, so we have our chat between characters, bits of shot reverse shot, some cool moments of cool framing. These are cool. I actually think some of these could benefit from more utilization of the contrast, right? Like, we've got this open doorway and bits of light shining down into this room, but it all feels kind of one tone, except for the bright blue behind, which is kind of okay. I don't know. I feel like they could amplify the tension in some of these scenes a little bit more if they really leaned into the contrast, especially after watching like recent Gundam episodes where we've got those like shadows in doorways going on and stuff like that, as well as our experiences watching Kawajiri films and things like those. I don't know. You could just get more out of it, but it's fine. I'm not going to nitpick that. Well, that she just picks up a tomato and eats it. It feels like character building for Hermes in a cool way, which is good. I love this. Also, sick poses. Fuck yeah. Jolene fully hitting it. It's almost a sorority squat, but not quite, with the ass out, hips to the side, turning to look at the camera, smiling, hands on hips, sorority squat. Because they take pictures in rows, and you take up the whole sorority to get, that. I love that you can just determine which building is the important one based on the number of goes above it. It's always the way. I also really like these. They're effectively contrails, but they just give us, like, vanishing lines, right? They just give us horizon lines that bring us over to here and bring all our focus from our characters. It's something that you see in Araki's manga all the time, but to actually translate them onto screen, it's pretty cool. It's not like the craziest effect or anything, but it is pretty cool looking, and I like how it looks. Man, fuck this guy. I didn't fully understand what he was going for, but he really just wants to make Hermes land in shit and is willing to bring her to the edge of her hand exploding in order to make that happen. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Just whacks her on the stick and it starts beeping. Hilarious. What a fun prank, my guy. And I do want to actually frame by frame the moment where Jolene does all of this, because I feel like it all happens on ones, and I feel like it's all super fast. And I kind of love it. How far will Jolene go to protect her friends from falling in croc shit? Pretty far. String goes out. Zippity zippity zip. Fall goes Hermes. Wow, the way that that grabs is so fast. Fall goes Hermes. Okay, frames. Zip. Wrap. It all wraps in one frame. Grab. Pull, it's already there, it's gone. Wow, that's super fast. And then over here, whip, flip, drop, splat. And then we cut to somewhere else for the, we cut elsewhere for the squirt of the shit so that we can focus on it. That's important. You might think, okay, we would put the squirt of the shit here, but already we're registering all of the things happening. So instead we cut to a different place where we can't see anything almost. I guess we see in between Hermes' legs. Gross. And then the shit spews out. So it's almost like Hermes is shitting on this guard, which I'm a fan of. Wait. No. I'm a fan of the humor of Hermes taking a shit on this guard who is shitty. That's all I'm going to say. And then Jolene plays it off cool. Plays it off cool. A little bit of Giorno in a weird way. Not really, but in the use of persuasion or deception checks instead of just intimidation and stuff, in order to make people think that they have some level of control here. Sorry to use D&D terms, it's just the way that I think because I run the game. I actually really like this moment. Jolene leaves frame, and then our focus draws to Hermes because her right eye is right on a PowerPoint, and we just follow her face in. It's clever. Lots of little simple clever things in all the stuff. Okay, so we go in, we look around. This guy tells us to go to the place. Oh shit, he's going too far. Wait, fuck, what happened to the trailer? So it's that girl, right? It's her. She's the fucking weird one out. Great. Everything is wrong. Why does it all start to beep? What's going on? There are too many of us. This is Atro, but so here's what's weird. This character doesn't look like the character that we see in the OP. Now, maybe that's because of Kamikaze. Is it Kamikaze Doga? I think so. Maybe that's because of the 3D style. It makes her look a little rougher around the edges with like sharper jawline and stuff. But she looks like she's like 17 and super innocent and sweet and curved and young. I mean, curved in the face. She doesn't look like the same character. Where are we? We're at 1430. Where's our OP? But it's the same outfit. I think it's just the Kamikaze Doga style. We see her again right here. Yeah, in a different color swap. She's wearing a bracelet, but it's not that bracelet. It's hard to say. Maybe it is just the same character. We see her again here. See, I thought she was related to the snails. Because all the snails are flying up and becoming discs behind her. And she swings around, but then she's firing a gun. Hold on, I gotta look at that gun. That is not a normal gun. Is that her finger inside it? Right there? I think it is, because we can see her fingernails. The nails are painted bright pink. So she's like got a thing on top of her finger and then fires her finger as the gun. And fires a bunch of shots. But we don't see what the bullets are. Okay, so I was just wrong. It's because those weird snail things appear around her. I assumed that was her stand, and it's not. I'm also going to assume that this is her. Because otherwise I had a weird thought that was like, okay, what if she gets killed here and then somebody else takes over her body and it's like a shape-changing thing where she's pretending to be this other character in order to blah, blah, blah. And that seems too convoluted even for Araki. I think this is that character. I think she might not have awakened to a stand yet, and I don't know if she's died. She can't have died right now because her hand... But she's dead. If her hand fucking explodes in the water and nobody goes and helps her, she's gonna bleed out, like, immediately. Fuck. It's so confusing. Araki, why you do this? Well, because it makes for a fun story. Oh, I love these slices. These, like, lightning bolt chop slices. These are cool. They're, like, shaped like razor wire, where it's got the tetra whatever on the sides that are all sharp and spiky. I like it a lot. They all start beeping because the thing is gone. Oh, fuck. I think this reveal is great, that we all get to it, and then we turn and we see that it's got blood. We do the boom. It's very, very good. Very cool. Very surprising. And she explodes. There's no indication that she does not explode. We just see that she explodes. And then her hand, unexploded, drifts up to the fucking top of the thing. I don't know. It's pretty spooky. Alright, so we go after the thing. Hermes starts getting paranoid, but she's right. And then we look away for a second to think about other stuff, and Hermes is gone. Yanked into a bucket and down into the swamp, and weird plankton, shrimp, snails instantly hypermultiply into a colony organism of multi-standification that she just barely gets out of, and creates a horrible problem for us as it drags her further back to where it will start beeping and she will explode. Jolene ignores all of her pleas to stay back and stay away from the water, and instead pulls Stone Free out to make a sick-ass fucking net thing that allows her to slackline run while manifesting the net. It's so cool. This is so cool. Also, this moment where she starts running forward and we begin moving the camera back on the background, I love it. Okay, so this is simple shit. This is simple shit, but you never see it quite like this. Camera's on her. Camera is static. Camera static, feels like a static background. She begins moving. The camera follows with her as though we're tracking her, or as though she's like running with a selfie stick, right? It actually looks amazing. I think it looks great. It gives us this cool momentum, and she is unraveling throughout it. And we have to remind us, because I wasn't keeping it in mind, that the more string Jolene puts out, the less her body is corporeal. She turns herself into string. I wonder if that will become important in the future. I think it will. It seems like almost a limiter on Jolene's ability. You know, but instead of being the, like, shitty anime thing where it's like, my limiter, it makes me, I don't know, it's got some backfire, but really I can become all powerful. She would just turn entirely into string, and maybe she couldn't turn back, Animorph style. I don't know. This is super cool. This moment's fucking rad. I think this looks great. Zoom. The explosion of light around her as the stand manifests, and then the sweep in as it moves forward and goes in for the aura. And I'm going to say what I said. I said it once before, previously. I think Stone Free kind of hot, though. It's just how I feel about it. I think Stone Free kind of fucking sexy. Oh, weird goopy things, hands turning aroundy things. Is that what it does? It turns it rakshasas its hand around? Yeah, I think so. It goes through it and creepy. And then punches her in the stomach, which she allows to happen so that she can catch it. I always love this trope when it's like, allow you to hit me so that I could catch you. Allow you to stab me with your sword so that I could grab you. I love it. It's great. And then we see that one fall over, which would indicate to us that that one's related. And Jolene is watching that, but it's wrong. It's not that one. She was with us the whole time, I think. But she does recover from it and is, like, talking on the phone immediately after. I don't know. And then we dive deep into the water and zoom away from it. Kind of reminds me of the big underwater battle with the spinny one. It's right before Strength. It's right before we meet the orangutan. I think it's Deep Blue Sea in part 3. that's the Starfinger battle where like Araki wrote himself into a corner and then had to invent Starfinger, I think. This feels kind of like that with a zooming underwater stand that's just better than you underwater and is very scary. I like it. I think it's fun. I particularly like these moments when we turn over here and show our characters moving at a diagonal past the camera and they like undulate the camera as they pass by. Vroom, vroom, as though we're sitting by a racetrack and the camera shakes. I think it's really cool looking, and I think it actually amps the speed of everything, and it makes it feel like the velocity is real and cool. And a cool use of Kiss gets us up onto land, and it regenerates in a really creepy and cool way. I really like how that looks. And decides to dive back onto the water. So we approach the rest of the squad, warn them about what is happening, and know that there is somebody weird, some strange stand user, in this group of 3. Unless it's Atro, in which case it's Atro. Fucking cool episode, man. I like it. I like it a lot. There's some things in this one that I find kind of goofy and a little bit silly, but they're still bizarre and they still work for pushing the story forward. Like Orp with the thing is very silly, and makes him more terrifying as a warden, honestly, that he's so nonchalant and silly about stuff. The prison guard trying to get a prisoner to eat shit is so dumb and childish that it makes us look down even more upon the prison guards, which I think is actually the point of it. But then the twisty-turny, mysterious explosions and goop things and whose stand is it and what's really going on is very fun. Feels like we're straight into the JoJo's Logic section of JoJo's. All of the primary base establishment of stuff has happened, and now we just get to have some crazy adventures around the prison grounds, which is working way better than it sounds like it would work. Awesome. All right, I had fun with this episode. I hope you did too. If you like this episode, have anything to comment about it, or if I've made any mistakes, throw those down in the comments and I'll read them, and I might talk about them next week when we watch the next episode. If you like the video, give it a like and comment, all that jazz, and I will wrap there. So, I've been Teeaboo. This has been JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Episode 7, right? Right? Yes. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see the next one a little bit early, it'll be up on the Patreon the same day that this one goes live on YouTube. So check that out if you're interested, and I will see you next week for more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Have a great week, everyone, and peace, and see you later.